with me D. Raja. Sir, an important meeting has taken place. 2 days you all were here. What was the agenda that was discussed? We are hearing that all these committees have been formed, but what was it that was discussed on the table for 3 to 4 hours?
The agenda was how to go to the people, how to build mass movement against BJP. Now country is in turmoil. It is not just Manipur is in turmoil. The whole country is in turmoil. Manipur to Jammu and Kashmir. Country is passing through such a crisis, multiple crises. In such a situation, how to save the nation? How to save the nation? The Modi government has been proved to be disastrous, and one cannot call it as governance or rule. It is misgovernance and misrule. And look at the way people are suffering. And ISRO, Mr. Modi makes tall claims, but last year the space research budget has been reduced by 32%, and there are reports saying scientists and engineers could not get salaries for several months. Why it is happening? And he makes tall claims as though the history has begun with BJP. Earlier, before Modi came to power, there was no India, there was no history. That is how he is trying to present to the people. And the people are passing through hardships, and their issues of livelihood are not properly addressed. And the parties who have come under India Alliance, they are very sensitive to these pains and sufferings of the people, and we decided that we should put all our heads together, efforts together, and go to the people and mobilize the people in order to ensure the defeat of BJP.
So we could see a sense of camaraderie. Even Rahul Gandhi spoke about the kind of ease that has developed among leaders in terms of the rapport that has developed. But with respect to the actual talks about seat sharing, about Lok Sabha, is there a deadline? Sources indicate that by 30th September...
Deadline means we underlined the urgency that as early as possible seat sharing arrangements should be worked out, because Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, we will have elections very soon. Towards the end of the year, the Telangana elections, and in the meantime, they keep talking about one nation, one election. What does it mean? Nobody knows. People are looking at Modi, what Modi is thinking about India. On one side, he claims it is mother of democracy. On the other side, how mother of democracy is being treated by Modi. People are wondering. So, considering all these developments, taking all these developments into consideration, the parties under India banner are working their programs with all seriousness.
So one last question about convener.
Huh?
Is there any decision about the convener position?
There is a coordination committee, and coordination committee will discuss. Now this meeting was held in Mumbai, and Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, Mr. Sharad Pawar were conveners for this meeting. When we fix the next meeting anywhere else, there the leaders of those states will become conveners. Patna meeting, Nitish was the convener, host for that meeting. Bangalore meeting, Mr. Siddaramaiah was host for that meeting. We have no problem. It is not a problem. One should not raise it as an issue.
I have with me Sachin Ahir, senior Shiv Sena UBT leader. Sir, what has been the discussion today through the meeting that took place?
See, from 2 days, we'll be all the leaders were there together. And as we are progressing, you must have come and you must have seen in the press also, the confidence level has grown. And as our confidence level has grown, the opposition or the ruling party, their confidence is getting low. So it's really not only creating a buzz, but it's creating a good unity among the leaders. And there were some differences which all are minimizing it, and the common agenda to fight it out this coming elections or be the voice of the people, and to save the democracy we need to come together. That was very firm, and it is growing more harder and harder.
The logo was to be unveiled yesterday, then we were told that it will be unveiled today, but the logo has not yet been unveiled. What has happened with respect to that?
See, we had kept it one slot that we may announce the logo. But when it was discussed among the everybody, a lot of people came with more good ideas, more good suggestions, and to incorporate that in few hours was not very suitable. So it was discussed, okay, let us take the suggestions and go ahead. And when the final logo will be ready, we can do it through the social media or through you.
Now that a central coordination committee has been formed, how fast will be the seat distribution talks? How soon will they begin?
There are two aspects which were being decided. Okay, one, we need to come unitedly. This conveyor were also found, organization committee was formed, and state level also people will start discussion. And very soon we need to come to a final discussion on the seat sharing. And that principle or that exercise may go in few days and on few months. And I guess that is a good sign. Okay, after this two meetings, successful meeting, this is the third meeting, and I guess one step we are going ahead.
Has any formula been discussed with respect to seat
Not
allocation?
at all, because in so much big platform it can't be. So there is a small committee now. They will take a view, and they will discuss this state-wise. And state-wise, I guess, will come up to some conclusion very soon.
One last question with respect to convener. There was a lot of buzz about whether there will be discussion with respect to convener at all.
I don't think so. Okay, the buzz was in only the media. When you see basically here the discussion was that how we are going to come together. There may be some differences, how to minimize that and come very strongly, and I guess that has been successful.
Thank you. So this was Sachin Ahir giving out details about what happened through the meeting of India Bloc today. After the India Bloc meeting has ended here at Grand Hyatt today, let's understand what were the nitty-gritties that were discussed. I have with me Raju Wagmare, Congress leader. What has exactly been on the table today? While we have seen that committees have been formed, the Central Coordination Committee is in place. What were the discussions with respect to Lok Sabha seat allocation? Any formulae that have been discussed?
See, the committees has been coordination committees, implementation committees. The leaders came together, that they took the responsibility of creativity, social media, how we can do the rallies, and plus they had a very good strong discussion on the seat distribution. But the finalization of seat distribution will happen in future, but they have a very strong discussion on that.
What was the discussion about when it came to seat distribution?
No, seat distribution, everybody is ready and everybody is came to one conclusion that we are together, then we are going to defeat BJP. And for that purpose, that goal is bigger than what they are thinking in between. So everybody came together and they think and they put everything on table that the goal has to be the first, and then whatever nitty-gritty will be there, that we will work out.
Any regional concerns that were discussed?
No, regional concerns, there are only, I guess, one or two states is always, there is some discussion has to be there. But overall, they told that everything has been sorted out, and the seat discussion in a very complete stage will come in near future.
Okay, thank you. So this was Raju Wagmare giving details about the discussions that took place at the India Bloc meeting.